What's going on, everyone? Forex Fargo checking in. Yes, I'm back with another banger. Before I start this video, I got these masks, this merchandise. Hit my DM if you want it. It's about $15 plus shipping and handling. Limited supply only, but let's get right into it, all right? So yes, this episode is another one of those Fargo flips, all right? This week, I actually started this account probably with about $25 is normal, about normally and everything like that, but phenomenal. This was probably one of the better weeks that I've had in a long time. The month of September for me overall kind of went bad. It didn't go as expected in terms of me, with producing the amount of pips. However, it's not about how you start, it's always about how you finish, right? And with that being said, this video is extra fucking special because I was able to catch 2,000 fucking pips. Not only that, I took this $25 micro account from about took this $25 micro account all the way up to about $400+ profit. At one point, I had taken a really bad trade. I used the floating equity and I took a US 30 trade, and this shit fucking, you know what I mean? It went in the opposite direction, but we'll go into that into the video. But without further ado, before I even start, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and Fargo about to get into it, baby. All right, what's going on, everyone? Forex Fargo checking back in. So here we are. Pretty much like I was saying in the beginning of the video, this is a $25 micro account, $400+ in profit, 2,400 pips caught, bam, 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 with 1,800% ROI. The pairs that were traded were AU buys, AJ buys, EU buys, GU buys, GA sells, and gold buys. And most of these trades were held for 24 to 72 hours. So if you are a scalper or, an intraday trader, you would not have been able to catch the majority of you could have been able to catch the amount of pips if you were, taking all those trades throughout the days and stuff like that. But that's not how I prefer to trade. These trades, most of them were entered on Sunday or Monday, and then, just held up until Wednesday, Thursday. So without further ado, before I actually dive in, for those that don't know, I do have a private channel, Forex Fargo Fam 2.0. So once again, I always tell people all of these trades and analysis are the same trades that I send. So as you guys see, September 27th, which was the beginning of this week. Happy Sunday, everyone. We'll be uploading. I never did a webinar, but as you guys can see, I traded AU. So this is, prior to my AU analysis, looking at buys around here. NU didn't actually trade it, but this was actually another, pair that we were looking at. And then you guys are looking at these, you can see that these weekly candle closes have now kind of closed above right where we were looking at. EA, EA dipped down and kind of pulled back. It closed right around here, right? So from this zone, it closed right below this other zone that we have. Caught GA actually retraced all the way up to like 182, like 500 or something like that. So I caught it when it retraced up there. My initial sell limit, I did get stopped out, so I have no problem showing you all. This GJ analysis, caught it. Right now, GJ probably closed between 136, 135 on the weekly candle. GU, as expected. EJ, and I have a few other analysis that I didn't necessarily take, but this is pretty much everything that we were looking for, right? So I got stopped out UCAD a couple of times, and I had re-entered around 33,500, but this was on something else, right? Now going back to what we were speaking of, all right? So now let's just go over the pairs that we were trading. So we were able to capitalize on AU for about, let's see this real quick, right? So back on the 4-hour time frame, going down to where our signal was, we caught AU for about 140 or something pips or so. Let's call it like that. But as you guys can see, I probably caught entries from around right here, and then took my exits for right here for 165 pips. The other pairs that we are looking at is AJ. I actually deleted AJ off of my chart by accident, so I can't dive into that. So we'll skip into EU. On EU buys, you can see price, now that I have this marked, price retested a level that was held from July 3rd. I didn't mention this, but I will mention this. Most of these pairs that I have traded this week Price literally in September was setting up, the last week of September, previous week actually, was setting up and retracing toward quarter three, I don't know what to call it, just quarter three levels, and price was respecting those levels. And then from there, that's kind of what I was looking at. So this is why I was able to capitalize on a lot of these pairs and positions. Same thing, if I look at this, price is respecting these July levels, right? July levels, with GA. GA, I was able to capitalize on 300 pips. You guys will see this. But like I said, originally got stopped out. Was able to, come back on around, able to catch entries actually right above here. You guys will see I caught that for about 300 pips or so. And then, price respected. Doesn't matter what price did after that. And then the last one that I traded, and this actually worked out beautifully, right? I want to mark this, right? So a lot of you guys are looking for W patterns. This was a perfect example of a W pattern. I didn't actually send this chart to my group. However, I know a few members of my group were able to capitalize on this. Like I said, if we're just scrolling back, these are July levels, right? So price literally respected these July levels and floated up. Right now, FYI for the rest of October, if you guys want, you guys can probably see price move something like that. You may see pullbacks, but it is what it is. Now, with that being said, these trades is exactly how I was able to capitalize off of this $25 account. So going back to what I was saying, off of this $25 account, I was able to capitalize and catch 2,400 pips. All right. Now what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch screens, and we're gonna dive right into that.
My whole life, gang. I just chase a bag.
What you do?
I'm tired of sitting on my ass.
Facts, nigga.
I want everything I never had.
Okay, so what you guys are looking at, this is the 1,000 pips that I caught on gold. You can see the couple entries that I had floating all the way up on this 4-hour time frame. This is about 48, 72 hours of holding trades. Took those exits right there when I noticed rejections. This is the GA trade that I had. I was able to close about 300 pips. This right now is going to be a screenshot just reflected of me. And then right here, you're going to see, a nice screen recording. This is kind of me, just looking at this, floating, paying attention. Right now, I'm noticing that around this right now is pre-New York session. New York is making a pre-New York session, and London is making its push, but I'm noticing that price is rejecting as I'm screen recording this. I'm also checking the charts in real time. I just don't have that recorded. But you guys can see that at the end of this screen recording video, you'll notice the profit, and then after that screen recording ends, you'll notice that these are going to be reflective of the 2,400 pips that I caught. That will be another screenshot. You'll see most of the positions that I did have running, along with the pip counts for each one. So the profit, and then this is the 2,400 Fargo fucking pips.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, turn on post notification bells for the next one, and we'll catch you on the next Fargo Flips, baby.